Is the Ottawa market starting to gain momentum? Well, let's talk about it. Today, I'm going to walk you through the latest real estate update and sales stats for the housing market in April 2025, based on the latest data from the Ottawa Real Estate Board. Let's begin with the overall big picture. A total of 1,306 homes were sold through the MLS system in April, and that represents an 18.4% increase from just a month ago in March, which indicates some strong month-over-month momentum. However, it also means that there was an 11.2% decline compared to April of last year. Looking at broader trends, April's sales were 17.6% below the 5-year average and 16.2% under the 10-year average for the month. That tells us that while we're moving in a positive direction, there's still some ground to make up. By the way, my name's Sernoskie, and I'm a real estate agent here in Ottawa. And if you're looking for information that will keep you updated on our housing market, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content just like this. Now, let's get back to the video. According to the Ottawa Real Estate Board President Paul Chan, this month-over-month growth is an encouraging sign that the spring market is picking up steam. He also pointed out that inventory levels are higher than in previous years. The market is shifting toward a more balanced state. One of the key takeaways this month is buyer behavior. With more certainty following the federal election, buyers are coming back, but they're being careful. I recently posted a video about the housing market promises made by Canada's new government, so be sure to click here if you're looking for that. Right now, buyers are taking time and adding conditions to their offers and being more selective overall. On the seller side, expectations are adjusting. Homes are taking longer to sell, so strategic pricing and presentation are now even more important. If a home is priced right and shows well, it's still moving, sometimes even attracting multiple offers. Looking ahead, we'll be watching to see how the federal government's recent housing promises translate into actual support. Various efforts to boost housing supply, improve affordability, and help first-time homebuyers will be essential in shaping Ottawa's market over the coming months. Now let's talk through some numbers. The overall MLS HPI benchmark price for Ottawa sat at $631,200 in April. That's a modest 1.1% increase from the same time period last year. Single-family homes benchmark price of $703,200 are up 1% year over year, and townhomes came in at $440,000, showing a more significant gain of 4.4%. Apartments declined slightly with a benchmark price of $404,000 and were down 2.8% from the last year. Now, the average sales price for all homes in April was $707,180, which is up just 0.4% year over year. And in terms of total value, April sales about $923 million, a drop of 10.8% compared to last year. This reflects both lower unit sales and the fact that prices have largely plateaued. Now, what about inventory and listings? We saw 2,589 new listings come to the market in April, which is actually 3.8% fewer than last year, but still above the 5-year average. Active listings at the end of the month hit 4,878 units, and that's a massive 54% increase from last year. In fact, we're sitting 87% above the 5-year average and 50% above the 10-year average for April. Our months of inventory to 3.7 compared to 2.2 in the same time last year. This means that if no new listings came on the market, it would take nearly 4 months to sell all of the current inventory at the existing pace of sales. So what does this mean? With the sales to new listing ratio coming in at 50%, it indicates that we are in a balanced market. In short, we're seeing signs of stabilization. There's more choice for buyers and more competition for sellers, in a market that's beginning to rebalance after a few unpredictable years. If you're planning to make a move, the current conditions reward preparation, strategy, and insight. Whether you're buying or selling, or working with someone who understands the shifting dynamics can make all the real difference. My team and I are ready to assist you with all your real estate needs, and connect with us through the contact information in the description below. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll keep you updated as we continue to track the market each month.